Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Johnny, and today I'm with the homie Randy Bacardi. Today we actually copped these pieces right here. We just did an outfit challenge at a thrift store, and the homie Randy is actually like an expert in this. I wouldn't say, okay, maybe he's an expert, maybe. But he's really good at this, and I've actually learned a lot from him. So today we're gonna teach you guys 5 tips on how to thrift and resell. Yo, let me get the Starburst too. Bring the whole thing. All right, man. So while we're eating the Starburst, how'd you get into this thrifting thing?
I was a server for like 8 months and I hated the out of my job. So I figured like I need to do something else. And I've always been into fashion / clothes. I saw Gary Vee at the beginning of 2017. He actually started this challenge called the 2017 Flip Challenge. Basically, you try to make a profit of $20,170 in sales online by buying and reselling clothes. And so I got $10, went to the thrift store, bought 4 different things for like $2.50 a piece, listed them on eBay, and that's kind of where it started. It like started at very small profit margins. It was a part-time thing, and then after a while it became a full-time gig.
Oh, word. Yo, that's dope, man. Like I don't know anything about thrifting, okay? Like he gave me a few tips when we were doing this challenge. By the way, you should check it out. It'll be linked down below. Yeah, man, what's some tips for these guys and for me? Because I want to get into this, you know?
First thing, be interested in fashion. Invest yourself in the community. It's kind of like the same thing with everything else, you know? If you want to get good at something, you really do have to be invested into the community. So the first thing that I personally would recommend you do is follow pages on Instagram that post trendy fashion pictures. So pages like High Snobiety, Hypebeast, ASAP Rocky's Closet, they post dope stuff of just ASAP's thing, and you know he's a huge fashion mogul right now. There's a page that I follow called Anderson and Wilson. It's, I think, these 2 guys, not from the US, but they have really dope fits. They're just super stylish dudes. So follow people whose styles you enjoy, and that will translate over to your eBay reselling and flipping and all that. So first of all, just like the that you like.
If you're gonna be in the streetwear industry, like thrifting, you gotta know like streetwear, right? At least like the more popular brands and all that.
Yeah. So you gotta like familiarize yourself with popular things, even though that's not necessarily things that you will find in the thrift every day. I think it's important to be aware of brands like Tommy Hilfiger, the different types of Jordans, how to authenticate Jordans to tell whether it's fake or real. Okay, the second tip is kind of what I mentioned earlier. It's start low, start small, use $10, get $10 somehow. Go to the thrift store and buy 4 pieces, 4 shirts, jackets, anything for $2.50 a pop. Bring it home, take pictures of them, and then list them on eBay for 99 cents at an auction. And I know a lot of people...
Why 99 cents?
Because it's the lowest one and it'll be searched the most on eBay. There's a filter on there that people search. It's usually best match, lowest price, or highest price. And most people filter it by lowest price first.
Oh, I did not know that.
So when you put it at 99 cents, your listing is more likely to show up on the first page or second page, depending on how many other people have auctions listed for that specific item. If you list it at 99 cents, I know a lot of people are afraid that it's gonna sell at 99 cents and they don't wanna lose money. But 9 out of 10 times, your listing will not sell for 99 cents. Because of how many people have seen it. People see an item for 99 cents and it sparks their interest. So they're more willing to bid on it. So it starts at 99 cents and they go up to $1 and it goes to $1.50. You could list it at $12, right? And 10 people would see it. Or you could list it at 99 cents and 1,000 people would see it and then bid it up past $12.
It has more reach.
Exactly. It has more reach. You know, more people see it, so it has more potential to grow. So that's why I recommend starting pretty much everything at 99-cent auctions. And worst comes to worst, if your item that you bought was a piece of shit and nobody actually wants it, you're only out $10. So it's not that bad. Don't do free shipping because then you'll really lose money.
True.
But make the buyer pay for shipping, which is like $3 if it's under 1 pound. If it's an actually dope piece, you'll get more than what you expected for it. And so this links into my third tip, which is do not expect huge profit margins when you're selling on eBay at first. A lot of people get discouraged when they first start selling because they buy a piece for $2 that they think is amazing. They think this piece is gonna sell for $40. And the truth is, it probably isn't. One, because it's reused clothing, unless it's super vintage, there's only one of a kind, and it has a really dope style to it, it'll probably sell for 10 bucks, right? So you pay $2, you sell it for $10, you ship it for $3, that's a $5 profit. Some people don't think it's worth the time, but once you have volume and you really learn the market and how it works, you make a $5 profit on one item. If you can sell 30 items, that's a fuck ton of money. That's 150 bucks a day. Don't be upset if your profit margins aren't huge, because once you learn the market and how eBay reselling works, you can increase your volume and profits will come. Tip number 4 is to be realistic with your listing prices. Some people will buy items for $3 and then list it at 30. Very similar to my last point, but you should be realistic with your market. Don't try to fuck over the people who are buying from you, right? I know low balls suck. If you expect an item to sell for $30 and somebody offers you $9 for it, that's some bullshit, right? But realistically, if you bought an item for $3 and it's not super dope, list it at like 12. That's a realistic price, and people are willing to pay $12 for reused clothing. It's just, don't try to be a scam artist. Don't try to make a quick buck. Think long term. The 5th tip that I would have in getting into thrifting and reselling, because it's like any business, you want to buy low and sell high, right? That way you have the biggest profit margin.
True.
If you want to buy low at thrift stores, 1, you have to be aware of their discount days. So I know at my place, Wednesdays, student discounts 15% off. Fridays at another place, 40% off. A good tip is to befriend the cashiers at every single thrift store. Just don't be a face. Talk to them normally, ask them how their day's going. And most of the time when you have these small talks and you start up conversation, they're gonna tell you about deals that are coming up next week. They're gonna let you know when they have new items arriving. They're gonna tell you when their Thanksgiving sale is, when it starts. And you know, it's a very small thing that you have to do. Talk to somebody, and you just get so much out of it. You get to know when you can buy things for 50% off, and that just makes a $6 piece $3, so that increases your profit margin right there.
Have you ever wanted to quit, man?
Nah, I fucking love this. Because for one, thrifting for me, like just digging through the shit is fun. Like I am at peace when I'm doing that by myself. Secondly, let me finish this Starburst. Secondly, my style has upgraded tenfold since I started thrifting, and it's kind of a nice little retail therapy without breaking the bank for me. So nah, I haven't really wanted to quit because I look swaggy all the time now.
Your hair nice.
And I'd be spending like 20 bucks a month on myself. So nah, it's just something I'm really passionate about. I love fashion, and I just like seeing what other people do with clothes.
That's crazy. So you spend $20 a month on clothes?
Tops.
Dang.
On myself at least. Like for reselling and shit, probably like $400 a month.
Ooh, okay.
But for my own personal clothing collection, $20 tops.
Damn, man. Oh yeah, this is just off topic. It's just a random question. What do you think about people like dropping $400 on some BOGO tees, or like a anti-social social club flannel that they'll never receive? What do you think about like the hype brands and all that?
I think it has its place. I don't judge people who like it, because I understand the hype and the reason why people want BOGO. It's for a sense of status, really. If you see somebody with a real BOGO, you think, you know, this person has money, or they know they're trendy, they're into pop culture, some shit like that. Personally, I wouldn't pay $400 for a white t-shirt with a square on it. But I mean, I understand where it is. Like, it's like Jordans. People pay $300 for a pair of shoes, as would I.
Yes.
You know, I'd buy Jordans, I buy shoes all day. But when it comes to hype clothing, like Supreme with the box logo, I'm not in the financial bracket to be purchasing $400 t-shirts. And so I'm just realistic with myself, and I don't get fancy.
Word, okay.
So I don't think it's bad if you can afford it. I just think it's, a lot of people cannot afford it, yet they save up to buy it. Which to me is pretty stupid.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Alright, brother. I appreciate it, man. I learned a lot. I hope you guys learned a lot. Oh, I didn't mean to leave you hanging. Oh, alright, man. Okay, anyways, hope you guys learned a lot from this. If you guys found it informative, be sure you hit the like button. Y'all can follow us on Instagram. Mine's right here. Randy's is right here. And go and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Check out his channel. His shit's dope. And leave your comments down below on what other types of videos you guys want to see. I am working on uploading twice a week. So if you guys want to see some more fitness videos or more outfit challenges, etc., be sure to let me know. And until then, stay fly, and we out. Peace.